championship game. Broncos versus Colts should be good. We got Deshaun Watson appeared to be stuck on the loading screen, so we're probably disconnecting any second now. But a lot of matchups galore. You start looking at the Broncos, they've got Jerry Jeudy, 98 overall, Cortland Sutton, 96 overall, and KJ Hamler, wide receiving core, the best in SML history. And then you start looking at the boys, Justin Simmons, 97 overall at free safety, Bradley Chubb, 96. The Colts, though, they're no shortage of stars there. Quentin Nelson, 99, Jonathan Taylor, 99, Stephon Gilmore, 95, Darius Leonard, 92, so on and so forth. These guys have the best rosters in the game, and that's why, and part reason why they're here right now.
Oh, absolutely, and all the drama and emotions and stuff that goes along with this game in chat is over now. It's time to get started. It looks like Dan's going to start with the ball.
Yeah, he took the kickoff out to the 23.
And it looks like we've got Finns in chat. Finns has been in for pretty much the entire playoffs, I think.
Is he a primer guy?
He's a primer guy. He was on the primer first and goal edition with Ostrich, Straws Blacks, and Whiskey.
Well, here we go.
All right,
Broncos with the football. 1st and 10 for McDowell. Pistol. Little handoff to Calais. Tried to shake and bake. Gain of 1.
Yeah, and you can see there that was the RPO, and that's something Paulie pointed out last season, that Dan really likes to run the RPO out of that pistol formation. If you see it, you might as well just get ready for the RPO. And there it was there. Play
your hard flats and hope that your stacked front seven and the Colts can hold. McDowell going out of shotgun now. Looks like he's going to have Kelsey on the scene. Now he put him on a flat, little curl flat combo. Check into a run now. Handoff. Calais, I'm going to say it wrong all game. Gain of 3. It's going to set up 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, I think Dan's going to be surprised by how good Prime's defense is this season. He's added a couple more guys, and his defense played a lot better this year.
Big 3rd down. Where do you think Dan's going? It looks like a cover 3 or a cover 1 from Prime.
I think he's going to try and hit Kelsey on that in route. But
I wouldn't. Prime likes to lurk right in the middle.
Yeah, he
I would
does.
go to your receiver on that your corner route of the slot. McDowell drop back looking.
Ooh.
He's forcing the corner out, but he gets it. That's what helps to have the big time players. 3rd down conversion.
Yeah.
1st down.
He's got superstars and X factors all throughout that receiving core, to include Kelsey, and then on top of that, they've all got a +20 in morale boost because Kelsey's retiring.
Well, also don't forget, Dan gets a +100 for everyone for having baby Jesus on the side, so it's going to be lit for Dirty Dan today. 1st and 10, McDowell, shotgun. Maybe a little run, RPO. Looks like another run. Handoff, Calais, gain of 1 or 2.
Yep, looks like about 2 yards, and I think he's going to have trouble running the ball.
You think it's the Colts, just that stacked front seven is really going to eliminate the run?
Yeah, I think he's really built that defense to pretty much shut everything down. But Dan's got to continue with the run, even if it's not working that great, just to keep him honest.
Absolutely. McDowell under center, 2nd down and 8. Now, wouldn't be surprised if there's a pass, but it's a pitch play. He winds up getting blocking after some shifty running. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 or inches. Wow. Here we go.
Yeah, I would be surprised if we don't see Elam come in here. That's Dan's power back.
What do you think? You sell out on the run here?
I would. This early in the game, I'd just sell out on the run.
Come out in 4-6, really try to blitz him. Colts pinching the line, anticipating an interior run.
Yeah, and
Dirty Dan's going to check to a stretch.
He didn't bring in Elam.
Oh, Prime over pursued. It's a 1st down for the Broncos.
So I think maybe he thought Prime was going to sell out on that inside run and left Elam, or Calais in there to get to the outside.
Well, the rest of his defenders did their job. They sealed the inside, and he shot it. He just went a little too far. Broncos slowly but surely moving the football. He's going to sweat it out in this game. That's what Dan has to do, though. Like you said, he starts taking too many shots, may start turning the ball over and fall behind. This is what he has to do. Looks like he's going to try his little swing.
Especially with that rookie quarterback, you don't want to be airing the ball out too many times because it's just a matter of time before he sails one.
McDowell, he's doing the best thing the quarterback could do and handing it off right now.
Yep,
Gain of
there's
5.
Ian.
He's got a good backfield between his two backs.
Yeah, he really built them up. Calais, I think, was just a nobody free agent he signed, and he's got him to superstar.
Maybe see another RPO coming.
Yeah, I could see him trying something like that. He's going to have to eventually throw the ball.
He's favoring the run right now heavy, but as I say that, he's coming looking at his money plays here in the gun, looking for something, maybe a 4-vert. He's got, like I said, the best wide receiving trio in SML history.
Yeah, and we saw that earlier with Hamler going up and getting that one ball.
I'm surprised he goes the out route here. Play action.
He's going deep. He's got him.
Oh, he's got the tutty.
I don't think he
Did
kept
he
his
get
feet
both
in.
feet in, Jim?
And we saw that
Bombers
earlier
calling him
with,
out.
it looks like he's going to challenge that. We saw that with D-Muse and RD. And it was a play in the back of the end zone that ended
What
up
defense
not
was prime
counting.
in there?
He is challenging. And it's overturned. He gets the touchdown.
Wow, they gave him the tutty. Broncos draw first blood, 6-0, pending extra point.
Yeah. And I was actually wrong. It wasn't the D-Muse and RD game. It was the one before that with Faz and QP. QP late in the game had McLaurin deep in the end zone. Same animation, didn't challenge it, and ends up losing that game. This could be big for Dan because that's a huge touchdown.
Broncos had a lead, 7-0. You're going up against, though, a Colts offense, not the best, but they're still putting up 29 points per game. That's 7th in the league. 7th in the league in passing yardage, and then they're kind of running the middle. 100 yards a game rushing, 311 total. Let's see what Prime does. You think he's going to try to smack it with the running game?
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a lot of Jonathan Taylor here. He's had a lot of success with him. He's got Metcalf and Campbell that can take the top off the defense,
Sure.
But that just opens everything up for Taylor.
George under center here on first down. Taylor in the backfield. George hands it to him. Taylor, shake and bake, and he may have some room here. First down. Huge play to start the game.
Yeah, and I expect to see quite a bit of that out of Taylor.
Does Dan not have the run defense?
I would think he still does. I mean, he only lost Von Miller, but there's definitely that seems to be the weak spot in this game.
Looks like now Dan's going to sell out to stop the run a little bit. Handoff, Taylor, and he's met. Maybe loss of 1 or gain of nothing.
Half that of field. Okay, I'll turn my volume up. Shit. I can't turn it up much, though.
Second and 10 from the 40. George under center. It's like a man defense from Dirty Dan.
And he's going to go deep.
He's taking it deep to DK Metcalf. And that's a huge play. DK down to the 5.
Yeah, both these teams have stud receivers.
Thanks,
I'm just
Tiny.
surprised they're both able to air it out so easily.
Tiny Titan with that reception. George under center. Maybe a handoff or a pitch play.
All right, thanks for the heads up, Coop.
Handoff to Taylor.
So it's starting to look like Dan's focusing on taking away that run game, but Metcalf and Campbell can really hurt you.
And Taylor out of the backfield, too, from little swing, out of the flats and screens. So don't count Taylor out just because the running game's not working.
No, with that X factor, and I believe he's got jukebox.
Chubb's
on him.
already in the zone.
He's going to find ways to get the ball to Taylor.
Second goal from the 5. George under center. Hand off to Taylor. Taylor, gain of 1 or 2. Down to the 4. It's going to be 3rd down and goal.
Yeah, that's
what do
a
you
big
do
stop.
here?
I wouldn't be surprised to see Prime run a screen here. But either way, I mean, this is 2-down territory for him. He's not kicking a field goal
so?
anytime he's inside the 5.
So out of your film study on Prime, do you think he screens down in this part of the game or part of the field?
This could be. He's coming out in gun open flex, so I don't expect a screen here. It could be the drag or that pitch to and he's going to run a little draw play, and he gets
Hand off Taylor, and that's a tutty. The Colts match. This game could be a high-scoring affair.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll spread you out on the goal line like that, knowing that the run game's already kind of overpowered. If he can get numbers, he's got the advantage.
Now his internet may make him miss this kick.
Yeah.
He got it.
And that's kind of why I said
7-7.
that's 4-down territory, because I don't think he wants to put the game in the hands of his internet.
I don't blame him there. 7-7, 2 seconds left in the first quarter. Hecker kicking off for the Colts. Cancel. Jeff Bezos trying to listen in on this. Nice return here by Denver. Out to the 24. So what have you seen so far? Do you like what you've seen?
I'm kind of surprised Dan came out and wasn't afraid to go deep on that touchdown pass. That kind of surprised me. I thought he played a little more conservative with the rookie quarterback, but that may have just been to get Prime to think about it, because I think Prime knows the same thing. Dan's got to be worried about that quarterback.
Looks like he's going to come back out to start the run. It worked for him the first drive. He may try to shorten the game up a little bit instead of getting in a shootout. Handoff. Ooh, beautiful run. First down and then some. He may get, ooh.
Well, that's a big injury there for Prime.
Yeah.
I think he's only got 1 or 2 superstars on his bench to come in and replace him, but Chandler Jones is a big part of that pass rush.
I think he's got 32 guys on his roster that are star dev or better.
Yeah, I think just on defense, I think he's got 10 or 11 superstars or better.
Coming out of shoddy here for McDowell. Handoff. Sticking with the run. Elam. Gain of what, 4 or 5 there?
Yeah, it looks like 4 yards. Yeah, if you look at Prime's defense when he lines up here, there's one guy that doesn't have a star under him. Everybody else has some type of ability. And whether it's a good ability or not, just looking at that is kind of intimidating.
So what you're saying is the defense might be good from the Colts.
Yeah, they might not be a bad defense this season. There you go. He's got that one.
We're going under center here. Looks like he's going to stick with the ground game. Prime did not overshoot this time. Lost in the backfield. That's going to bring up third down. 3rd and 7. I'd watch outside if I was Prime. I know Dan likes to shoot the corners, the out routes, and then I would almost use her deep, like that cross or the post that he hit for the touchdown.
Yeah, he really likes his tight end on 3rd down too. Which
interesting.
Looks like he's not even going out on a route this play.
He's just going to hit the running back. Yep. Guarantee.
Yeah, I think both you and Prime knew that.
Incomplete.
This could be where he gets in trouble.
He also likes to spam the running back. 4th down and 7, and this is not what Dan wanted.
No,
could not have that happen.
He's got to put up points just about every
drive, I think. Now let's see if he can force Prime. Prime may get a little cocky, start doing his stupid eyebrow thing, and throw an interception. We'll see what happens here.
It looks like Dan's got Bradley Chubb with his X factor, but it's just rush moves costing no points. So unless he uses them, I don't think that even matters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not sure too much on the X factors this year, but it doesn't feel like that does anything unless you're using them.
Looks like a run here, just from the way that this play's set up. I was wrong. George looking. George checks it down to Taylor. Loss. Nope. No gain.
No gain. Just like you were talking about, he's going to find a way to get Taylor the ball, whether it's on a run play or the pass.
What's up, Hova? Thanks for tuning in. AFC Championship game. Colts tied up 7-7 with the ball. 5:33 to go in the second quarter. Jeff George, 2nd down and 10. Shotgun. Not seeing
Dan
much.
read that perfect.
Oh!
Kind of baited him there. Simmons is a 97 overall safety, but he lost 1 speed over the offseason in regression, and now he plays him at sub linebacker.
Interesting. That's not what Prime could afford at all.
No.
Oh, Paulie wants a flex. There we go, Paulie.
And that's deep in Colts territory as well, so he's already in field goal range.
Yeah, Prime, he got what he wanted. He got the stop, had the ball, and then made a stupid decision. Dan going to go right back to the ground. McDowell, handoff. Almost made it to the second level there.
Yeah, that makes this a very manageable 2nd down.
That's what she said, Paulie. Second down and 4. 15 yards to pay dirt. Maybe a little screen. Nope. People like running this.
He's going to audible out of that jet sweep.
McDowell, another handoff. This time with Elam. Grinding it out to third down and about 2. Third down and 1. Are you surprised that Dan's running it this much?
Not really. I kind of felt like he didn't want to put the game on his quarterback's shoulders. I know he's trying to dev him, but I don't think you get much more that you can gain out of throwing in the postseason. Now he's just trying to win, and that's going to be on the backs of his 2 running backs.
First down. Broncos eyeing the end zone right here. And let's see if that talented and vaunting Colts defense can hold him to 3.
Yeah, now's where it's tough against Prime. He's got, like you said, a really good defense, and the field's getting shorter. So those receivers aren't going to matter as much.
And there it is.
There's Hamler. Mattering enough to get a touchdown.
Wow. Broncos take the lead. A turnover may be the biggest play of the game. It could cost him.
Yeah, and Paulie pointed it out here that Dan only threw for 79 yards in his last game. So you can tell he's moving away from the quarterback. All season, I think he was leading passer with McDowell when he needed that dev bump. But now that the games matter, it's back to Calais.
Go with what Madden likes.
Yep.
Colts with the football. Hopefully they don't turn it over. Otherwise, Dirty Dan may start to run away with this one.
Yeah, I think if I'm Prime, I'm not even worried yet.
No.
That was a pretty, I don't want to say unlucky because Dan made a nice play there, but that's not an interception he's going to throw all the time.
Here we go. 1st and 10, under center. Taylor in the backfield. I'd watch 15. Handoff to Taylor. Gain of 3 on the play.
And Fins is right. Prime would say, uh-oh, Prime may be in trouble if this was anyone else's stream.
Yeah. We're not a shotgun here on 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, it's going to be Taylor. I feel like both these guys are leaning on their run game.
Nice first down pickup. Ball in 38, 2:54 and ticking left in the first half.
Yeah, I don't know if Prime's paying much attention to the clock, but I wouldn't want to leave Dan too much time.
Well, I think Prime, honestly, the thing he's best at is the clock management and making the right decisions on when to kick the field goal. So I'd say he's well aware of where we're at. Going pistol. George slinging it. DK Metcalf.
That was a nice catch because he had the defender
down.
all over him and still was able to come down with that.
That catch was courtesy of Tiny Titan.
That's right, Fins. 1-0 against Dookie.
Hey,
speaking
Dookie,
of
what's
Dookie,
up?
There he is.
AFC Championship game, 14-7, nearing the 2-minute warning. George under center. Yeah, I'd say Prime knows exactly where we're at with the clock.
Yeah.
Past midfield.
Yeah, he's just about in field goal range, but I'm not sure even an extra point is considered a gimme for Prime with his internet. So he's got to be playing for the touchdown, obviously.
Never asked to come over here and use my Godspeed internet, so it's on him. George, shotgun. Oof.
Metcalf.
Nice play to Decaf there. Taking some guaranteed yards. I was watching the running backs. I didn't even see DK out there. 2nd down and 2. Dookie says he's still the GOAT. Dookie, you only won 1 Super Bowl. You're not the GOAT.
Dookie's a primer guy, so not really concerned with that.
George under center.
And
George with the handoff.
Free.
Taylor getting into the second level. A juke move all the way down to the 22-yard line. Wow. And the clock is ticking. Dan, if you're Dan, when do you start using timeouts, or do you? Wow.
At this point, I don't think
juke.
I do. Now that you're down to a minute, I'm a firm believer that nothing good happens in that last minute of the half. When you start pressing, trying to get those points right before half, that's when you make pick six. You can ask Woods in our regular season game. It was
Ooh.
a 2-score game going into that last minute and a half, and I ended up 45-7. So
Little wood shade from Bomber. 2nd on and 4 from the 16. George out of the gun. Could be his Colts trail, the little drag route to 87. Let's see. Nope, he hands it off to Marlon Mack. 3rd down and about 1.
40 seconds. He's letting the clock tick down. Neither one of them wants to stop this clock. So
yeah, I would have called a timeout if I was Prime, but I guess he's going to see if he can get the 1st down. You won 50% of the Simbardies in this cycle, my friend. George. Hand off Taylor.
Untouched.
Wow, and a touchdown, Colts, right before the half.
And this may actually be the best thing that could have happened for Prime is there's still 23 seconds on the clock. Depending on what Dan does here, he could make a mistake that could swing it.
Right, put you in field goal range or whatever.
Pretty big deal into Prime's favor here. I don't think Dan will make a mistake like that.
Run it out. I think he's going to run it out.
Yeah.
Could be wrong. You got 1st and 10 from the 25.
Now it looks like he's going with the bunch formation. If you're just going to run it out, I don't know. He could be just trying to spread him out, but it looks like he's going to throw.
Mm-hmm. Maybe look for a Hamler there on the corner route.
It looks like he's got R1. And he did hit Hamler. And he's in
Prime bailed off
range.
it. He had it and then came up to watch the scramble and gave up a huge play to Hamler.
Yep. And that's the problem with that new quarterback that Dan has. He's got an 85 speed. He's not Leverett or Leverett or whatever his name was. So he is a threat to run.
I still would have given up the run over that play, though. McDowell looks like he's just going to hand it off here.
Yeah, I think well, I was going to say I think he's content with the field goal, but then
he's going to take a shot to the end zone here, Jim.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with this, but there's a reason I'm sitting here announcing and they're playing, so I think I take the field goal here, though.
Dan feels good about his offense right now. Prime
he does. I definitely
off.
Don't have the receivers he has either, so.
Right. Uh-oh. Looks like I had a little lag. Or maybe that was me. Hand off.
Yeah, I think he changed
Timeout looks kind of pointless now. Ooh, I thought that was going to run out.
Yes. So I think he just came out in that passing formation, looking to see if he saw something he thought maybe he could exploit, and when he didn't, he just audibled down to the run.
Taking the guaranteed, well, not guaranteed because you're playing against Prime's internet. 17-14 at the half. Dirty Dan takes the lead. What do you expect to see next half, Bomber?
Well, I'd expect to see pretty much the same from both teams. Both had success on offense. If not for that interception, I think we're looking at basically a flip-flop score here. So I don't think either one of them feels really that bad about what they've been doing, and I think we're going to see just more of the same.
I was told to keep an eye on the Tristan.
Woods says Leverett's forgotten man in Chicago. I don't even know if Leverett started every game in Chicago.
Bummer.
What's that?
You clear on Mike's comment and group me?
Oh, no, I don't even have group me open. I'll open it now, though, on my phone.
Because you're the chat moderator, I think.
Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha.
1st and 10, George under center. George, 1st down, brought to you by Tiny Titan and DK Metcalf. Prime going to spam DK.
All right, here we go.
Another 3-4. Looks like now like a cover 1. Hand off to Taylor.
Taylor, 11 carries, 69 yards, so he's keeping him pretty much in check.
It's not a bad game, though. So he's just getting these solid gains here and there, moving it, and that's why he's right there. I'd have 11 carries for about 20 yards. So second down to 5. George going shoddy. Hand off to Taylor.
Just running through guys.
Spinning off tackles and just getting it.
All right, 3rd and inches. I think we'll just see another Taylor play here. Now,
yeah, I would say so.
He is at the 45, so as long as he doesn't lose yards, he can still go for this on 4th down.
It's that stretch play to Taylor. He cut it back inside. Nice cutback. Winds up turning nothing into like a 6-yard gain there.
Yeah, it looks like Prime's just content to keep running Taylor. Yeah. And, that's probably the smart move.
They're both just going to ride the bell cow. Another handoff to Taylor.
And you see
Taylor almost.
He's got that X factor lit up too, so he's definitely gonna use him as much as he can here.
Second down and 3 from the 37. Only down 3.
There's Dan bringing some defenders down into the box because I think he doesn't want to see any more Taylor.
Well, maybe not in the running game.
No, he's
first down to Taylor.
He's going to put the ball in his hands as much as he can.
Do you think that interception earlier is kind of playing into Prime's mind, and that's why he's not taking so many deep shots, or you think that his playoff losses and where he's constantly trying to force it deep has kind of made him turn into this ball control?
I think I've noticed this season he's played a lot more ball control. So whether that's because of the playoff losses leading up to this season, or he's just decided that's going to be more effective. But I could definitely see that interception playing a little bit into it. And Dan's got a good defense.
If he didn't move out to the right, I think he would have had DK for the tutty.
Yeah.
But George out of the shotgun. He's having to throw it now.
Yeah, and you can see Dan kind of stayed with
rush getting there.
Yep, Dan stayed with Taylor there.
First down.
Simmons, and kind of took away what Prime wanted on that angle route.
Mm-hmm. Made him go to his second read. Prime doesn't have quite the mobile quarterback he's accustomed to having, but he made it happen there in the red zone.
Yeah, George is no Andrew Luck, but I have seen him take off a couple times.
Dan loading the box now. Like you said, it looks like now he's had enough.
Yeah.
Hand off to Taylor. Still got positive yards. Gain of 2.
And as hard as it is, I think what he really wants to do here is hit Taylor for a loss and knock that X factor off.
Oh. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a screenplay or something. If he's going to keep loading up these blitz plays like that.
Yep, and there's your screen. Again, it's Taylor with his, I think he's got freight train X factor.
Yeah, he's going to make you pay for that. Prime is going to identify it. He's going to see that you're starting to load up the box and that you called a man blitz. I would have done the same thing. Keep him honest. That's how you're going to get him back to backing up, playing more coverage-style defense, and you can run the ball. At least now you don't have to worry about the blitz. Because Chubb and the boys can get there themselves. Taylor, gain of 1.
Yeah, not only that, but that screen pass counts as a pass play, so he's going to keep within that ratio as well.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Taylor has freight train as his X factor, so you definitely don't want to leave that on.
This whole quarter?
Yeah, just about.
Wow. George under center here. 2nd and 8 from the 8. Hand off to Taylor. Gain of 3. It's going to set up 3rd down from the 5. Runner pass.
3rd down again. I think we're in 4-down territory, so I think we're going to see a run here. Maybe a jet sweep, depending on what Dan comes out in.
Hova said, "Let's play season with the X factors off."
Now this is the same formation I think we saw earlier where he ran that draw play to Taylor.
Could be a play action. or a little screen off it. He's got to run it.
Now he lost 2 yards there, so
Ran
he's
into his
outside the
lineman.
5. He's got to kick this.
I think he would have kicked it anyway.
More than likely, I think if he was inside the 2 or 3, I think he may have still gone for it.
It was a long drive to get 3 points.
Yeah.
Don't know if Prime's going to be able to move the ball in a 2-minute drill if he needs to. 17-17, 36 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, no, we haven't seen a turnover from Dan yet. So I'm kind of expecting one from that rookie quarterback.
You think he's going to get impatient now and try to push it down the field?
If Prime had got 7, I think we may have seen him start pushing, but because it's only tied, I think we're just going to see more of what he did the first half.
Sure. Looks like he's coming back. I don't know. Looks like he may just try to run it and could take 3 and win the game.
Yeah, and he could. He's got the running backs to do it.
Yeah. He's going for another running play. I'm surprised neither one of them tried like a play-action bomb yet.
Yeah.
Handoff. Gain of 6, it looks like. On the old stretch.
Yeah, and the other thing, they're both running a lot of clock off. So you don't know how many more drives there's going to be. Prime may get one more drive. Unless he gets some type of stop here.
The screen. And he is stuffed. Third down.
Yeah, that's a big stop for Prime.
That's the end of the third quarter. You have to get this if you're Dan. You just spent the entire or nearly the entire third quarter on defense. You need to keep this drive going.
Yeah.
I would almost expect either an out route or a check down to his running back.
I'm surprised we haven't seen much Kelsey. But Prime's got some really fast linebackers. He's got Griffin that's over a 90 speed. So they can keep up with his tight end. Wouldn't be surprised to see Hamler here.
McDowell looking.
Oh, and he went to the running
McDowell
back.
Fires. He's got his running back. He's going there the whole way. So that's a first down.
Both teams seem dead set on just getting the running backs the ball, whether it's on the ground or through the air. Haven't seen many plays to receivers.
Wow. Looks like Dan, you're in midfield here. 1st and 10, going shotgun. Maybe just to get Prime out of a base defense. Handoff. Ooh, nice yardage gain there.
Yep, and another first down.
Now crossing midfield. Dan may have it.
He may. There's still a lot of time
happens.
left with Prime having all 3 timeouts, and I don't think he's even quite in field goal range yet. With Prime's defense, it's tough to count him as a lost drive.
Another positive gain there. That's all Dan needs to do is positive gain. I would turn ball carrier on conservative at this point because you do not want to have a fumble cost you the game.
Yeah, I would have probably been on conservative from the beginning. I don't think he does
one of the
a lot
most
of
talented
juking,
defenses
spinning with
around.
play.
You might go to Sutton or look for the corner.
I think he's going to get picked.
Yeah, the corner wide open. Oh, wow. Dan, what are you doing?
He kind of locked in on that drag route or the in. And just
you had the corner wide open, bro. Thou shalt not throw an interception in the fourth quarter. And you did. Here we go. It's prime time, baby.
Like I said, I knew there'd be at least one with this rookie quarterback, and that came at a really bad time for him.
Wow, Prime got the opportune turnover. George under center. George with the handoff to Taylor. Taylor, I thought he was going to get past that guy.
Yeah, now Taylor no longer X Factor. Could be a big win for Dan there, but he's still going to gain between 3 and 5 yards a carry.
Prime 20 runs to 10 passes in this game.
He's got to get that running back. And he's going to just keep taking that little check down to Taylor. That's one, just from playing Prime as much as I have, I think I've picked that one off about 3 times, and he's probably completed it about 25 times. If you see that running back come out and turn around, it's almost always going to him.
3rd and 1. George under center. He's playing press man. I mean, he's got balls.
Now he's got 2. He got the stop. So this is an interesting call for Prime. 4th and 1. I think he goes for it.
I think he'll kick it. I
don't think he will. Not this far out.
You don't think so?
4 minutes to go. I think he goes for it.
It's a 53-yard field goal. Oh, Prime's going for it.
Yeah. You've got a 99 overall running back. This is probably going to be...
He's going to throw it here, though.
I could see it. He did, and...
Pressure coming. Incomplete.
Oh, I'm definitely
Dan
ahead
got
of
the
you.
stop.
I don't want to say nothing, but... Yeah.
Let me refresh.
That was ballsy. There's no way I don't run that ball with my 99 overall running back. If I'm going to lose, it's going to be because I gave it to the 99 overall guy, and you stopped him. Doing the most overpowered thing in the entire game, which is running the ball.
30, 29, 26, 25.
And he stuffed him. Oh, yeah.
I think we're set up now. We should both be tied.
Yeah, I'm at 38, 37, 36.
I'm at 38, 37.
Okay.
I'm like a second behind you. Oh, wow. It's good stuff, though, on 1st down.
Yeah, dropped him for a 2-yard loss.
And you notice when Prime needed the 1st down, he forced it over to DK.
Yeah.
It's like his offense is kind of disappearing. I would expect the corner route to Sutton, but they've been there.
Well, there he goes. He got Hamler.
Can set up 3rd and short.
Yeah, this is a big call for Dan. If he can get even 1 yard, he's then able to go for it.
3rd down and 2.
I think we're going to see some type of outside run.
This game is going down the wire, Bomber.
Yeah, it really is. This could end up being a good one. It's not a holiday today, is it? It is Finn's birthday, actually. So happy birthday,
Oh, it's a holiday. Nice. Oh, he got 1, though.
Oh, and he lost J.J. Watt. And it's 4th and inches.
4th
I think
and
Dan
inches.
goes for it.
Oh, Lord.
I think he's going to go for it.
I think he does, too. I would.
And I think he's going to run. I don't think he's going to throw it. And it looks like Dan's going to check the rules. But Dan, you can go for it. Not that you can hear me. Yep, he can. He's inside the 45s. And
no, he ain't.
It's less than 1 yard.
He's at his 46.
Yeah, so he's inside the 45-yard lines.
No, he's at his own. He's at his
own 46.
Own 46. It'd be 46 then 45. So he's not between the 45s.
Yeah, he would be if he's at his own 46. It goes up to the 50.
Oh yeah, no shit. My bad. Yeah. Good call there, Bomber.
Yeah. No problem. That's what I'm here for. All right. So he is going to go for it. This is a big one. And he
play
lost
hard
Watt,
flats and
he's just going to get it.
Oh, he got it. He spun and got the 1st down. Wow. I almost had Bomber confused. I tried.
Yeah.
I tried to sell it. I was wrong, boys, and I tried to tried to make everyone agree with me.
I think there was no way Dan was going to punt that. If he punts it, I don't think he gets the ball back.
No. Now unless Prime throws another Stevie. Handoff. Wow, clutch tackle. There's your 1 free timeout.
Now, I missed it. I don't know if it popped up yet. But did we see what Watt's injury was? Because I think Chandler Jones is going to be out for next week if Prime does win this game. Bruce Sternum.
I don't know.
Clink says. We're broken.
We're getting crunch time, and Bomber's starting really to dial up his RPOs.
Dan
it's the second or third one this drive.
I think we can see the out route to Sutton here, maybe.
Yeah.
Nope, I wouldn't throw it now. And he, ooh.
Wow.
Dan is
Prime got a little bit of a bailout there.
Lately.
Little drop. 3rd and 8. I think Dan's just going to look for his running back. It's either to his running back or an outside throw. Oh, he's going to throw the C route to Hamler.
Looks like Prime's making some adjustments. Oh, I thought he was going to be picked off again.
Wow, what a swat.
And now he can't go for this.
Nope. Prime's getting the ball back. We'll see now that he has really no choice but to throw, will he be able to move the football?
I think he's still going to come out and run the ball, at least the first couple plays.
You think so at the minute 50?
I do. He's still got
especially being pinned back this far.
Just for the reason you said, you think he's got to throw it? I think he has to throw it. Dan's
he's probably
back thinking the same thing. I think we'll see.
But he only needs a field goal.
Yeah, he does only need a field goal, but he's got to go pretty much, 3/4 of the field, especially with his internet.
It depends if we're counting yards the way you count it, or if we're counting yards the way I count it, where it's almost Inception, where stuff starts rolling backwards and whatnot. But here we go, 1st and 10 from the 7. Dan has field position going his way. A lot of green ahead. And you were right. The run. Taylor shake and bake. Oh, my God, dude. The jukes are ridiculous.
Yeah.
I thought that he was going to get some blocks there.
3 timeouts and all that time, and all you need is a field goal.
He looks content just to let the clock roll.
He only needs, like I said, he only needs that field goal, so he can. He's going to.
Yeah, Prime don't have the passing game.
Yeah.
All he has is DK. He's completely abandoned some of his old plays that he used to run. I haven't seen him call flood. I don't even think he called close trail to split close, wide receiver drag. I haven't seen any of the usual plays. Yeah. He's become a little bit more one-dimensional. But he's got press cover on DK, so that may be an opening.
Yep,
hand off to Taylor.
Taylor's not down yet.
Refuses to go down. He's a strong-ass man, and he's proven out to the 24.
Yeah.
No timeout again. What do you think about that?
I think he doesn't want to give Dan the ball back. He's been burned on Hail Marys. His
quarterback's slow as fuck, dude.
He's been burned on Hail Marys. He's been burned on pass interception interference against QP. I think he wants to be the one when the clock hits 0, he's going to either win it or it's going to overtime. You're not leaving it up to any chance.
We're tied up. 51 seconds left in regulation. Who the hell's this pokey guy? Looks like spam. George out of the shotgun. George looking. George going to get... I thought you were sacked, boy. 3rd down.
Yeah, now this is kind of a tough situation for Prime here. I think he may run it. Now, I don't know. This is tough because he's probably not going to get the field goal at this point unless he picks this up.
No.
With
his headset's starting to bother
me a little extra. So Fins thinks a screen. I could see a screen here, but I would have thought he'd play it safe.
He's got nothing for a passing game. 3rd and 10. And this is where Dan starts to tee off on you. You're going to have no back to chip or anything here either. And Chubb came free.
And he stopped.
Kicked.
He stopped, and now he's got a punt. And now Dan's got 39 seconds. And with those receivers he's got, he's definitely got a chance at a field goal here.
But he does have Stevie Wonder at quarterback.
Yeah.
Could be an interception, and it could be a game changer. So he may just try to play conservative and go in for overtime. But I doubt it. He did get that corner out. He's going to get a block
in the back there. That's not going to help him any.
Not as bad as Prime, though, starting the drive from the 7. So you still have, you need probably 40 yards to get in field goal range.
Yeah, he's going to need at least that. I'm sure he's got some plays.
That he's saved.
Yeah, but like you said, that quarterback is scary. Because if you give up a pick here, Prime's in. He's got X. And he's threw it underneath again.
Whoa. That was kind of an interesting animation.
He got lucky there, too.
Yeah. 2nd and 2 from the 35. 25 seconds left. 30 down with 1 timeout. Big Sam Prime for the pick 6. Dan's not making good reads.
No, and he keeps taking the underneath. You can tell he's afraid of.
Go for the swat.
Ooh.
Clutch swat there. 3rd and 2.
He had a step on him, but those two guys there, a smart play of Prime to make that swat. So I think if you go for the pick, you probably miss it.
Yeah, you miss it. Especially in this Madden.
Yeah, or you get a pass interference.
Yeah. For sure. 3rd and 2, biggest play of the game. It's looking unlikely that either team's going to come out of this one with a win, or it's going to require some overtime.
Yeah, Dan does have the timeout, but unless he gets a pretty deep throw here, I don't think it's going to matter. I think we're going to overtime. I would
call some really oddball routes. Dan looking. Front 7 of Prime neutral. Did he throw a pick? No, sir.
No, but it looked like he pulled his receiver off.
I think he went to switch to him, and
yeah,
he got that unlucky stop. Oh, Meats is now a self-proclaimed GOAT.
Oh.
That's cute. We're all tied up, 12 seconds and counting. It looks like we're going to OT.
I don't know.
Maybe just do a
like we said, it's Finn's birthday, so we're going to count that as a holiday. 8 seconds left. DK Metcalf.
I wouldn't throw it. I'm doing a handoff to Jonathan Taylor. If he breaks it for a tutty, let it be.
I think he's going to throw it.
Wow. Brass ones. Maybe he's thinking all I have to do is get past the midfield for a field goal.
Yeah, Wood says look for Campbell, but I think it's going to be DK.
Nobody's open. Not a soul.
Oh,
and he threw the interception.
Oh, Dan
may get lucky.
Up. If Dan would have went down there, he had 1 second left. It may have run out,
by Prime.
But it would have been close. He had the game.
Wow.
Possibly, if he goes down immediately.
Fortunately, he didn't throw that any sooner because Dan probably would have had the game-winning field goal.
So if you're going to throw a pick, that's probably the best time to throw it when it's over anyway.
Get it out of the way. Colts are going to get the ball.
Now, touchdowns haven't been easy to come by this game, so.
No. We're all tied up, going into overtime. Well, Prime can go back to Dink and Dunk and Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a heavy dose of Jonathan Taylor here, especially after that pick to end regulation.
I think Prime may be looking for a mobile quarterback going forward.
Well, unfortunately for Prime, he just gave Frank George quite a contract. I don't think he ended up paying too much more than most, but I think he's at least $20+ million a year. Yeah, I think he would prefer to have a mobile quarterback.
Yeah. We got 2nd down and 7. George going shotgun.
Yep, and there it is.
George.
Taylor again.
Taylor yet again. Taylor, oh my goodness, he was that close. Bomber. He was that close.
He just about had that.
Saying good night. There's 9 people watching Dirty Dan's stream. Why are they missing on this? What's wrong with these people?
Yeah.
17-17 overtime. George stretch play to Taylor. Taylor making plays. He's just going to ride Taylor.
Yeah, that's 25 carries for Taylor. I mean, we don't see too much of where fatigue becomes an issue, but you could have a fumble here.
I get that you can't just sell out on the run altogether because then you're going to give up some easy crossing routes or whatever in the passing game. But to me, I would almost rather make him pass because he's not showing me that he's an elite passer.
Yeah. And he's had trouble this game. Here's a big
hand off to Taylor. Can we boot Dookie out of the chat?
You say the word, and I can boot Dookie out of the chat.
Give Dookie the boot. He's annoying all the other viewers. Both of the Dookie, the Dallas Savage, and sorry, Dookie, you're gonna have to take a little time out, bub. 3rd and 3, biggest play of the game so far from the 48-yard line. George going shotgun. Hand off to Taylor. 1st down and then some. Taylor shaking big all the way down to the 41-yard line.
There we go.
I think Fins is happy that we.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Fins.
Not gonna lie, that felt good. I've been wanting to do that for months.
Here we go, George under center, 1st and 10.
Oh, there's the play
Handoff.
action.
Play action.
And he's got him.
He's got a man, Jim. Campbell with a huge drop. Oh, no.
No way.
Wow.
Campbell just dropped it. That may have been the
Prime
game right
has
there,
left
too.
the chat. Wow.
Don't worry, Woods. I got the band hammer ready.
Yeah, Campbell's going to be a free agent, so if you're looking for a guy as a kick returner, Prime is cutting him.
If Prime doesn't win this one,
he's going to blame it on Campbell, boys.
he's going to blame it on
Here
Campbell
we go.
and that fourth
He's
down
going
stop.
with the passing game
He's got
now.
a guy.
He does. He finally saw him.
Dan left him wide
Took
open.
him about 2 days. I would go back to the run if I was Prime, but he's got 1st down from the 21. And I would also turn conservative on if you haven't.
Yeah, now I'm just running the ball, run the clock down. If I can kick a field goal with like 30 seconds left, good luck getting a score in your 30-second possession.
AFC Championship game on the line. Prime trying a clutch drive here. Hand off to Taylor. JT, gain of 1.
So it looks like Dan's kind of playing to stop the run, which is working, but we've seen him give up a couple big pass plays.
I would do an RPO. I'd start throwing some RPOs in if I was Prime. That way you still have the run in there. And if he sells out too much, you can hit a little slant or a bubble screen. But that's just me.
I could definitely see that, and then it still obviously gives you the option of staying with Taylor.
Right. Because that's what got him this far. Obviously, if he's just at the pass, he can't do it. And when he does have a good pass, then the guy drops it. Taylor, setting up 3rd down. Huge play here for Dan. You have to get a stop.
Yeah, he's closing in on 30 carries for the game.
Wow.
So this
20
one
seconds on the play clock.
is usually Marlon Mack, but I think it's going to be a throw. Yeah.
Oh, he forced it and he got it. 1st down, DK. It's DK and JT. That's the Prime offense right now, boys. That's where we've got.
And now you're
I
getting
guess
to where
it was
it's
a bigger
pretty
window than I
easy to
thought.
score with the run game. There it is, Campbell.
Campbell trying to redeem himself, only gets a yard.
Yeah, and I don't really like that play for Prime. I would like to see Taylor up the middle again.
Well, you would think maybe that Dan was thinking that playing inside, maybe catch him off guard. This is where Prime likes to run that little sweep or whatever you want to call it.
Just like Woods brought up, though, I want the ball in my guy that I don't think is going to fall. There's
JT, there's the tutty, and that's the game. The Colts have, did they change the rules? No.
No, that should be it.
That's it, boys. The Colts are going to the Super Bowl. What'd you think, Bomber?
I thought that was a really good game. It was pretty much everything we expected. We're going to try and get Dan and Prime in here. Dan and Prime. We'll see if we can get them for the post game.
GG's. Prime definitely needs to improve the passing game going forward.
And Prime's going to get his first Super Bowl appearance of the cycle. So.
Wow. 20 passes from George.
Yeah, definitely leaned on the run game, which you got a 9-9.
Both guys did, really.
Yeah.
Well, thanks to Fins. Thanks to everyone down there in the chat. Appreciate everyone staying with us this whole time. It was a good game.
Yeah. So let me see if we can get one of those guys in here, and I'll send them an invite. As soon as I can figure out how. There we go. And we're gonna invite. We'll see if Dan joins. He may be a little upset after this one.
Yeah.
But we got Prime. And we got Dan.
Hey, what's up?
All right, we got you guys here. We got Dan and we got Prime. Dan, we'll start with you. Obviously, a little disappointing there at the end. What was your thoughts going into your last possession with the ball?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There was a few of them in the fourth quarter that a few possessions that I kind of blew. I think there was one at 5 minutes. I had the ball on his side of the field and got a little greedy on the in route, and he picked me off. That was a good read on his part. And then I think the last one, I just didn't have a good, I think, third down play. I think I ended up throwing kind of like a jump ball at the end. It wasn't a really good play. So those two possessions in the fourth kind of killed me. I was happy with my defense. My defense held in the fourth, but I blew those two chances that really the game was there. When I stopped them on fourth down, I thought that was the game. I thought I was going to drive down and kick a field goal to win it. And, I mean, it is what it is. It was a good game. I mean, he played well. He did everything I thought he did. I was happy with the way I played, honestly. Last few times I played him, I've thrown some pretty bad picks early and gotten down. So this game I was able to stay with him. It was just punch for punch, and he got the kickoff in overtime and won it. So all in all, man, it was a good game. I feel pretty good. It's going to sting a little bit. Obviously, don't want to lose to Prime, but it was a good game. I was happy with it.
So that interception at the end, did you even consider going down with 1 second left to kick the field goal?
Oh,
yeah, I did. By the time it switches fields and everything, I really didn't. When I caught it, I saw 1 second, but I really didn't think I had a chance if I went down. I thought my best chance was to return it. I'll watch it again, and I'm sure I'll second guess myself on it. But
all right.
Yeah, I didn't know what Prime was doing on that throw there for a second.
I don't know what I was doing either, honestly.
So last question I got for you, Dan. It looked like you checked down a lot when you had some receivers open and I think Kelsey open once. How much did your quarterback kind of play into your decisions to check down?
Yeah, there was one I kicked myself. I don't know if it was Kelsey, but I had someone over the middle, and I checked down, and it was just a bad read. Could have been a really big play. It played a factor into it. I mean, once Chandler Jones went out, I should have been way more aggressive. He didn't have any pass rush, and so that should have been my cue to fling it a little bit more. But he definitely played a factor in it. I was babying him. Even the one long throw to KJ Hamler at the end of the first half, I was like, oh boy, this is going to be risky. But it ended up working out right. So yeah, I think Bomber, when I watch it again, I think the checkdowns will end up costing me. But again, it was a good game. I was happy with it. 17 X Factors, superstar players. Not too shabby here to hold the goat into overtime. So
not too bad.
We'll be back. We'll figure it out. I'll let him have his moment.
Yeah, it was definitely a good game. I got to say, there was probably like 5 times in that last 2 minutes where I'm like, all right, the game's over. This person's going to win. And it momentum
my God.
Field, you got anything for Dan?
Yeah. Hey, Dan, I want you to walk us through the play. You had an interception with your safety. Did you kick him out?
No, I think he was done. Oh, maybe he's back.
Dan wants nothing to do with my question.
All right, Dan's
Thanks,
back.
Dan. That was a mighty review. Walk me through the interception by Simmons. What did you see there? It looked like a really good user on your part. Was there something that you seen in the game study, or you were just happened to be sitting on anything short right then?
The very first one I had with Simmons?
The Simmons where you were sitting down, basically had him at linebacker, and you picked it off like on that check down with the running back.
Yeah, I know Prime's pretty good at coming back to a second or third read there. So I actually was running away from the guy. And I think that's what Prime read. In the last second, I just decided I better jump back, and I got a nice animation, really.
That was a good play.
Both of you guys made uncharacteristic decisions throughout the game. And there was an interception that you threw. I don't remember which half it was in now, but you kind of forced one, got picked off. You had a wide open corner route. And throughout the game, especially to the left side, you had a lot of outside throws, a lot of out routes, a lot of corner routes that were wide open. Were you just not looking to that side of the field, or what happened? Because you tend to throw to the outside quite a bit, and they were open.
Yeah, well, again, with Prime, I mean, he's a good user down the middle, so I'm going to try to take advantage of the outsides for sure. You know, a lot of it is just, you know, again, like Bomber said, you know, running with a rookie QB, I got to be a little careful. So I was really trying not to make the big mistake. And that was my whole plan, the whole game, just keep it close. And again, that'll probably be why the reason I didn't win is because I didn't take enough chances. But yeah, nothing I was looking for specifically. It's just probably just bad reads.
Are you going to roll with McDowell from here on out, or what's your game plan going forward?
He's going to be great. I mean, he's primed to be a great quarterback. He's fast. He's got gunslinger release. He's only going to be 22 next year. He's going to be a star. I mean, by next year, he'll be able to make every throw by next year.
Yeah.
Well, good game, Dan. Appreciate your time.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'll hang around. I want to listen to Prime.
Okay.
All right, Phil, you want to start with Prime?
Is Paris Campbell cut?
Dude, did you see some of those drops? There was one in overtime. My wife's sitting next to me, and I'm like, hey, watch this. I'm going to hit him on a PA rollout and on the corner, and he dropped it. And I think the animation was going to be a hit animation. And it just didn't happen, so he dropped it. I like to put my controller to the TV. It was going to be all bad. But
So do you feel like you – obviously the running game got you the win, but at the same time, it almost got you in a situation where you couldn't win because, again, at least against Dan – you do not have a 2-minute offense, I don't think, in terms of like a passing game. You didn't call a lot of your usual plays. We didn't see wide receiver drag. We didn't see flood. We didn't see a lot of your good passing plays. Did you just get in too much of a rhythm with the running game and your checkdowns with Taylor and the boys, or what happened with your offense this time, or is this just who you are right now?
that's who I am against Dan. I call the same plays, but I also take them out if I have to and mix it up. Dan's really good at taking away the chunk plays. I think other than that DK Metcalf pass and some broken down play, I really didn't get any timing 15-yard gains. So the goal was to keep it short, keep it in front of me, and not turn the ball over. Obviously, I did throw a few interceptions, but that was my game plan. And the hope was that I wasn't going to have a 2-minute drive to win the game because I didn't feel confident doing that. And it played out to where I had that opportunity and I couldn't do it, but I got lucky and won the coin toss. His defense is the best in the league, hands down. Toughest I've faced, probably toughest I've ever faced.
You both kind of played a similar offense. You basically were handing it to your running backs or throwing it to the running back out in the flats or the check down.
Yeah.
I mean, is that just when two greats match up and that's what you were left with, is because both your style defense and then obviously Prime, you've got the best defensive roster in the league.
Yeah, I can't speak for Dan, but I think that we play a similar style of defense in the sense that don't let up the BS 30-yard chunk, 15-yard chunk. Make the person earn it down the field, and most of the time somebody's going to get impatient and make a mistake. And that's how I've always done it. You know me, it's cover 2 a lot. Now I do a lot of cover 3 now, but it's make them earn it down the field. And I think that's what Dan was trying to do. I mean, he stretches the field. I still stretch the field, but when you play these elite players, sometimes you got to tweak your plan. Otherwise, they're going to run you out of the building.
That's all I've got. Bomber, it's your show.
All right, so obviously it didn't end up mattering, but there's one play that I felt like was going to stand out in your mind that you would have liked to have back, and it was that 4th down play where instead of running Taylor up the middle or just running Taylor period, you tried to throw it and it looked like Dan got pressure and almost got the pick.
Oh,
why didn't you run that ball with Taylor?
I knew he was going to send pressure, and the idea, well, I guess I didn't think I was only going to have about a half a second to throw. I mean, and I was going to look for the corner route, actually. And then as soon as the pressure came, I just tapped square, and I was like, oh, maybe DK will make a play. Hindsight, you hand it to Taylor, he might lean forward. I was probably overthinking it in the situation, honestly.
Yeah, you definitely would have had me fooled there because I thought for sure we were going to be looking at Taylor up the middle.
Yeah, I think he did too because he sent the freaking house there.
So my other question is going to be, what's the plan for the Super Bowl now? With it looks like you're going to be missing at least Chandler Jones and maybe J.J. Watt.
Am I really? No. I think there's a bruised sternum and a Dan, are you checking right now?
Yeah, I'm checking for you.
All right, I think they'll be back, but the plan is, I don't even want to think about it honestly because I'm still stressed out about this game. I mean, this was a freaking chess match.
I guess I do have a slight rebuttal. You always talk about the NFC being boring. Are you nervous about either opponent, or which guy would you rather play since this is your first Super Bowl this cycle? It took you a while to get back there.
Took me a minute. You know, I had to build the team up, got the team where I wanted to. Excited for a late cycle push like I'm in. Honestly, I don't think it gets any better than Dan and Bomber. I think that you can line anybody up, and I'm going to mow them down.
So
you're good. Hey, Prime, you're good. No injuries. You're
okay, so they are going to be okay. Yeah, I was a little worried about Chandler Jones there.
Yes. So, no, I think whoever wins against Dan and Bomber or myself is the favorite to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we'll get you prepped for either of those two guys. We can't let the AFC win again.
Yeah. No, Dan, and I want to say real quick, I don't know if you guys have any more questions, but I give Dan a lot of crap, but easily one of the toughest players I've ever faced. You probably deserve to win that game. It was a toss-up. I made a few plays that were crazy. You made a few plays that were crazy, but you're a great player. Hats off to you on a good season, man. You're a hell of a player.
No, you aren't. I mean, you earned it. There wasn't too much BS other than that one drop. I think I might have gotten one lucky animation on the first drive on third down. But no, man, that's why I play these games is games like that where it's battle back and forth. It's a chess match. It's you're playing against the user, not as much against the Madden game. So, man, I'll take those games 100 out of 100 times, and even losing, it's worth it. And you earned every part of that one. So again, we give you crap about your team, but your team didn't help you any bit that game. It was all user stuff. It was all good Madden. So I'll be in your corner for the Super Bowl, man. I hope you pull it out. I hope you get 17. I feel like at least I made you earn it this time.
Yeah, you did, definitely.
All right, well, I don't have anything else for you guys. Great game. Like I said, it had us on the edge of our seats at the end there, going back and forth over who was going to win. And on top of that, I got to boot Dookie, so that was really.
I've heard about this. Yeah, I've got to go check this out. I got to go.
Just not stopping the stream chat.
Yeah.
But he was talking to himself in 2 accounts.
I'm sure that doesn't surprise me, honestly. It's like
the other thing I want to mention, though, we have tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern time, is going to be the NFC Championship game, and that's going to be Clink and Rowan on the call on Clink's Twitch, I think. So,
yes,
definitely tune into that one.
Great game for both you guys. Great season again from Dirty Dan. Always good to watch.
Yep. All right, guys, that's going to do it for our stream. Till tomorrow when you guys catch the NFC Championship game. Have a good night.